What's poppin'? So today's video I'm going to react to something a little bit different. This girl named Kim, she's going to be telling us her first experience using the NHS, which I do not know what's called. But yeah, we're going to check it out, see how it goes, so let's get it.
And welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and this video will be about my first time using the NHS. So the NHS, for those of you who don't know, stands for the National Health Service.
Okay.
It is a public healthcare system here in the UK. So I will be talking about my experience and in comparison to my experience using private healthcare in the US. So the first time I used NHS was actually a few years ago. This was before I moved to the UK. I was here visiting and I had gotten sick. So I didn't want to go to the hospital, so I decided the best thing to do was go to the local GP's office. So I called the office and I was able to get an appointment within a few days. I was told that I had to pay a fee because I wasn't a citizen, but I was fine with that because I needed to be seen. So I went to the GP's office and I had to fill out some paperwork, my name, the address where I was staying, and any medications I was taking along with any medical issues. So after filling out this paperwork, I had to sit in the waiting area. There were other people waiting as well, and I noticed that there was a display screen, and when it was time for someone to be seen by the doctor, this display screen would have the person's name and room number. So I had never seen that before at all in my experience with using healthcare in the US.
Interesting.
What happens in the US is that a nurse comes into the waiting area, she yells your name, Kimberly, and then you walk back with her, and then she takes your weight, height, and blood pressure. After that, she walks you to one of the little private rooms where you're actually seen by the doctor, and then you have to go in there and wait again for the doctor. So that is one of the things that annoys me about using the healthcare in the US, is that you have to wait twice. So you wait in the waiting area, and then you wait in the small private room to be seen by the doctor.
That's what I hate. Like, you're already waiting, why do I have to wait again? If he's ready, then call me in, and then we can get started. Honestly, yes, I hate it. I hate it. You're waiting twice. I'm ready once, why do I have to wait again? Like, if he's not done yet, alright, I'll wait in the waiting room, and then bring me in and we can, start. But I gotta wait twice? Like, come on now.
So I remember one time I was waiting so long that I got bored and I got kind of curious about like some of the in the little rooms they have like drawers with different medical equipment and things in there. Or not really equipment, but little medical tools. So I noticed in one of the drawers there was a like one of those reflex hammers that they use to like hit your knee and check your reflexes. So I thought to myself, I wonder if I can hit my knee and my own knee and if it will kick out. So I actually did that while I was waiting. I probably shouldn't have reached in the drawer and got the reflex hammer, but I did that and my knee kicked out. So I found out I had good reflexes and that I could actually use the hammer on my own knee. Anyway, so yeah, one of the things that I did like about using the NHS was that the doctor was already in the room. This was amazing to me because, like I said, this never happens in the US, and the doctor was already in there. It's almost like the room is his own private office. He has a computer in there, a desk in there. In the US, that's usually separate. They do have the little private rooms where you're seen by the doctor, but then usually the doctor has another like personal office down the hall somewhere else.
Yeah, there's some doctor's offices that do have computers, but it's kind of rare. Like, all depends on where you go in the US. Like, I've seen some that do have computers, I see some that don't, but majority of them don't have computers in the doctor's office. That's really cool though, that using the NHS, the doctors are already in there, so you won't have to wait again. I like that. That's really cool.
So it looks like in using NHS, they kind of combine the two. So like I said, the doctor's already in there, which was amazing. So we talked about 10 minutes about some of the symptoms I was experiencing, and he was able to provide me with some medication. And so the other convenient thing was, I like the fact that the pharmacy, or I think here they call it the chemist, it was already connected to the GP's office. So I was able to get the prescription, walk it over to the pharmacist, and I was able to get the prescription filled within, I think it maybe took about 30 minutes or so. It really didn't take too long, and plus I was willing to wait for it because I needed to get well. So I got the prescription, and I took the prescription for about 2 days, and I felt so much better.
That's good.
So that was my experience using NHS. It was a positive experience, and I was able to feel better for the remainder of my time or my visit in the UK. But this was my experience, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
So yeah, that's the video. I have to say it was really interesting. I have to say though, it seems like the NHS is really, really good over there. I really wish that the US had it, but we don't. I really hope we do though. It seems like it helps a lot over there. But I have to say though that those 3 really interesting information she said in the video about in the waiting room, it had the screen that says your name and the room number instead of someone actually coming over and calling out your name and walking to the back. That was really interesting. And then you have the doctor waiting for you right there in the room instead of you waiting for another 20-30 minutes. That was really interesting. And then, so the last thing I would say is that the pharmacy part, so when she said about it's already connected to the pharmacy and you have to wait for 30 minutes, you know, I agree, the US you have to wait for a little while, but when she says it's already connected and there's no problem at all, I like that, because in the US, literally the doctor, they'll call the pharmacy and there's always a hassle. Like you have to wait an extra like hour for your medicine because there's somewhat miscommunication when it comes to both sides. And it's always a problem in the US when it comes to that. Like, it's really, really annoying. But that's really cool that it's already connected to the pharmacy, so you don't have to wait 10 times longer. Like, yeah. And before I go, comment down below any other information about NHS and also any other videos of this, because it seems really, really interesting. I really want to learn more about NHS, and yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.